Hello, my Elementary 1 artists. I hope you guys all have enjoyed doing your sculpture projects. Thank you all so much for sending me all the videos of the work you've made and the photos. Makes me feel so happy to see so many people creating. That's great. I wanted to kind of switch gears a little bit because the weather is not cooperating with us for outdoor sculpture work. And I would like to a little bit on drawing. So I know a lot of you guys are drawing and painting a lot, and that's great. I wanted to try to give you something a little more focused to do. I had a project many years ago that we did, and the kids really enjoyed it. And this is perfect timing to do it since you're at home and you have all your things around you. So what I would like you to do is first pick your favorite toy, stuffed animal. It could be a Lego minifigure. It could be sports equipment, something that you really enjoy and love. One object, just one. And the more textures and interesting elements that it has, the more the project will turn out. So originally I did this with stuffed animals, which is really fun to do. This is my son's stuffed animal, Chicky. So it's a little chickadee. It's a soft one. It used to sing, but it got loved so much it no longer sings. So I really love birds, as you guys know. And so I thought I would pick one of their old toys to look at and draw. So first thing I'm going to do is figure out what my point of view is. So point of view is how you're looking at it. So see how he looks kind of funny straight on? Looks more interesting kind of 3/4 view. Looks pretty nice as kind of the profile view. So I kind of like the profile view. So I'm going to set him in front of me. And I have just a piece of white paper. This one's kind of big. If you have a bigger piece of paper, it'll work better for you. And I'm going to start drawing him. Now, if I draw my object really tiny on this large sheet of paper, it's going to get lost. So I want to make the drawing bigger than the actual object. So I've got to sort of blow him up. So remember, when you're sketching, you look at the big forms first. So I'm starting with the head, which is sort of a circular shape. Then I'm going to the body, which is sort of a big oval shape. And then I'm going to do the tail. I'm going to just sketch in the wings. He doesn't really have any feet because he's a big old chickadee. So if you can see, I've really lightly sketched in. Now I can start kind of tightening up because I've got my form. I like the scale of it. It's pretty nice size. I'm going to just really, you'll take more time because you have more time. I don't want to have you sitting here forever watching me work. So now I'm adding in as many details as I can. This bird has a nice mask on him. He has this great fuzzy crown, which is really fun to draw. And then I'm going to come down, add in the body. Notice how I keep looking up to my object. This is part of those observational skills that you have been working on all year long. If I put in a line and it's not in the right place because your lovely art teacher isn't with you, you can get an eraser at home and use it, right? But I try to use my skills of observation and draw him just as I see him. Okay, that's not bad. So now I have the drawing of my nice little chickie. The second phase of the project. Once you've got your object drawn, you're happy with it, you can go over your lines with a marker or an ink pen just to make it very bold. Then I want you to take a ruler or a straight edge. And we're going to put a grid over our drawing. I'm using pencil for this, so see how I'm lining up my ruler on the edge. That way I don't have to measure, I don't have to worry about anything being exact, but I am trying to keep my line straight. So once I get my piece lined up with vertical grids, then I'm going to go through and do horizontal grids. So you notice how I'm using the width of my ruler to overlay the object. So once I've drawn it, I'm happy with my drawing, I've added detail, I'm going to grid the drawing. So pretend that I've got that all gridded with my vertical lines. Now I'm going to go through and do them horizontal. This will create a 1-inch grid on top of my object drawing. Now, the next thing that you can do, and you can work on this for weeks at a time, so work on it a little bit each day. Once I have my grid over, now I can start my color and design work. If you remember the work at school that was hanging in the art gallery that was gridded, those were the elementary 2 students' work, and they did warm colors or cool colors on their object and then the opposite colors on their background. I want to see what you guys come up with. See how you can separate the background from your focal point, which is your object. Maybe this is all black and white Zentangle patterns, or maybe this is all color and your background's going to be all black and white. Maybe you're going to do all warm colors back here and cool colors on the background. Remember, your warm colors are the reds, yellows, oranges. Think about fire, like the colors of fire. And your cool colors, silvers, purples. Most of the time purples are cool. And remember those odd colors that can go cool or warm, like the greens or the purples. So you have to make the choice. So I hope you enjoy drawing your favorite object. I look forward to seeing your work. This will probably take you a while to do, so slow down. You've got time. Thank you guys for sending me your images. I really love seeing all the creativity that you're doing. Again, you don't have to do the projects. I just wanted to give you some work if you're running out of ideas. Okay, have fun.